Kaya ang galing-galing talaga pag natutunan mo yung tinuturo ni coach bago na i-apply mo. Bago yung patient lang, yung patient tsaka yung discipline.
Si coach kasi, he's not just a content creator. Talagang mentor siya. Pinaglalaanan niya ng oras lahat ng videos niya. Not for him, not to get subscribers, pero para matuto tayo, para maging profitable tayo kagaya niya. Sobrang amazing lang kasi konti lang yung taong gano'n na hindi madamot, na hindi niya sasadilinin kung paano siya mag-earn ng pera. Si coach kasi mas gusto niya pang i-share yung blessings niya.
Nag-decide ako i-PM po kayo, nag-enroll po ako sa inyo sa beginner class. Ginawa ko po talaga everyday, 3 to 4 videos na sa YouTube ang pinapanood ko. Tapos ninonote ko pa talaga lahat.
Magpahinga ka. Hindi tatakbo yung market, hindi mauubos yung trade setup na yan. Find that bread and butter setup. Vulnerability in trading is our most accurate measurement of trading quotient. You have yet to see your success. You have yet to see your millions. Andiyan dyan na. Are you going to give up today? Or are you going to use the word not yet? Hey guys, good morning, good morning, good morning. Hello everyone. I hope you're doing well today. Today is September 7, Wednesday. This is Coach Miranda Miner, and type number 1 if you are already excited for another day of learning. Kamiranda, I cannot speak full Tagalog today because we have couple of guests that we're gonna be speaking with. Let's see kung ako ay mauubusan ng Tagalog, no? But I'm sure all of us will and don't worry if they speak too fast. I'll ask them to take it a little bit slow, but I'm very excited today because we're gonna be talking to ayan, very good. I love the number 1. Thank you, thank you. Let's spread the good news all around the Kamirandas all over the world. Bring them here, all right? And I have a very, very good topic today. No, I'm actually personally interested about this for today. Okay, why am I interested? Because as you guys know, I'm always interested on everything where I can earn money, earn money and earn more money. All right, who doesn't want money, right? So today I'm very happy and privileged because we have a very special guest. No, this is a I'm happy because there is a reputation for people who are joining my show, right? What's the reputation? Either I look I look better than them or they look better than me. All right, so you guys be the one to decide. All right, okay, if you believe that they look better than me, then go away in the show. I'm kidding, no, but of course all of us will benefit from this because oh, very good. I saw the comment. Yes, they want to earn more. I love it. Very good. ZZ69. All right, hey Rocksteady, hello, Zoro Juro, Aljo Bry, hello, everyone. Carlo, Jillian, Gadril, etc. Dusty, hello to you and to everyone that's listening for today. All right, guys, I cannot wait to introduce to you our guest for today. All right, I don't, I don't want to preempt the conversation, so let us invite them, no, to tell to us what are the interesting ways to earn more aside from trading. Okay? Of course, I will not ask you to sell. Okay? You will not sell anything. Okay? All right? Uy, sabi, Robin Hood said, Robin Hood, pagwapuhan ba? Yes, whoever. It's a tie. Very good. You've not even seen my guess. It's not yet a tie, guys. Come on. All right? Oh, nosebleed is coming. All right. Without further ado, guys, I'm very excited for us to have our guest for tonight or for today. So why don't we welcome them? Let me just start sharing my screen. Let me just start sharing my screen. Give me a second. All right, there you go. Let me just start. There you go. We are live. In my show for today, we have Peter Hoang, the CEO of Finblox, and Anders Paulson. He is actually the Chief Investment Officer, the big wigs of Finblox. So we're happy to have you here, gentlemen. Maybe you would like to say hi to our Kamirandas and maybe use this time to introduce yourself even further. Go ahead. Maybe start with you, Anders. Okay, give me a second. Hang on, Anders. Just give me a second there. Okay, there you go. All right, let's start all over again. Go ahead. Floor is yours.
Thanks, Coach Miranda, for having us. Really a pleasure to be here. It's my first time to be called a bigwig, so that's exciting for me. I'm located here in Manila. My Tagalog, as he has rightly said, not up to snuff. I've been here about 3 years. I previously worked at coins.ph for about 3 years there as well. Through a lot of change. And previous to that, I worked in China for 15 years in consulting, aviation, finance, education, tech, all over the place. And then started my career in banking in New York. Somehow I ended up here, but it's been a great ride.
Before we introduce Peter, Anders, you've been here for 3 years. Come on, you should know some Tagalog words already.
Hindi.
Hindi.
I used to be able to count to 10, and then I was studying when I first came, and then the pandemic happened, and then I couldn't use it, so that was a big hindrance. at least to be able to say I cannot speak Tagalog, but even that I've forgotten. So I need to pick it up again now that lockdowns have eased a lot.
Okay, interesting. Of course. And don't worry, I will not sell you in Tagalog. I know you know Tagalog a little bit. It's interesting, right? So you were here during pandemic, yeah? Or you only moved?
I arrived about 6 months before the pandemic, yeah. So I didn't really get to see much of the Philippines before I got locked in my apartment, my tiny apartment for 2 years, yeah.
Wow, that was interesting. All right.
Well, it's a
All
tough time for
right.
everyone here.
Yeah, nice to meet you. All right, Peter, it's your floor. Go ahead.
Sure. Thank you, Coach Miranda, for having us here. We were introduced during our event in Okadame, Manila, back in April this year when Finblox organized the first summit in the Philippines. This is my Finblox is my second startup, fintech startup. My previous one was called GoTrade. It was a commission-free fractional US stock trading platform for Southeast Asia, primarily based in Indonesia, but also with user base across Southeast Asia, including Philippines. As well, the startup was backed by Y Combinator. And Finblox is a startup that I've started together with the team, including Coins PH CTO Dimitri Ponin, in the middle of last year. So Finblox, just to give everyone a one-liner, it's a gamified digital asset platform and the ecosystem where users can game, trade, and passively earn rewards and yields on their crypto assets. And we have a couple of products in the umbrella. And yield is passive yield is one of the products, along with some trading features that we have introduced in the past couple of weeks as well. So it's a pleasure to be here and happy to share whatever we can.
Thank you so much. Before we go with the product discussion, Miranda, let me just say that when I saw Peter in the conference, I was like, this guy speaks very smart. So let me approach this guy, and he was like at the back. I was like, how can I approach this guy? He's always talking to the beautiful girl. There's a beautiful girl at the back. I think she was the one from Union UBX, if I'm not mistaken. And I was like, how can I want to talk to him? He speaks very good, right? And I want to interview him in my show. And right now, he's here in our show. I'm very, very proud. All right. So our community is here. I'm sure they're all excited to ask you questions, right? But before we kind of go with the deeper discussion, I'm excited that we're all gonna be hearing from you finally. After the conference, I was telling everyone, hey, there's another way for you to earn. Just lock your money, right? Stuff like that. It's like a bank. So I don't want to misspeak. So why don't we ask either Anders and Peter? I know that there is an upcoming new token that you guys are going to introduce in the market, right? Can we discuss something about that? What is that about, and why do we need to be excited about that token? So either of you guys can answer.
Sure. So we have quite a number of products that we are building under the ecosystem, including the debit cards, our launchpads, trading, as well as the yield. And the token will be a central kind of utility and a tool to power the entire ecosystem. So users will have access to discounted trading fees, higher chance of winning rewards within the product that we call Pool Party that we launched recently that I can talk more about later, as well as access to some of our launchpad projects and have higher yields just by staking a set number of FBX tokens within the platform. In 2024, which is about in 2 years' time, we also plan to launch our own L1 within, that has to be Ethereum compatible. We'll choose one of the latest technology and latest SDKs to be able to build it. And that token will be also powering our whole ecosystem of products in a similar way as BNB token is powering the entire kind of binance ecosystem.
Okay, but so okay, I gotcha. So there's a new token, but Peter, for someone who is watching right now, can we discuss first the business model of Finblox? What is Finblox, and are you guys a trading platform? What are you guys? And I guess the $1 million question here is how can we benefit from you? What is Finblox, and how can that make someone earn more? Can you discuss that to us?
Sure. So one of our benefits is for the users to be able to earn the yield passively. We also have the trading functionality, but it's only one of the functionalities within the platform. The first product that we have launched a couple of months back is the yield platform. So it's designed for those users who are too busy to engage in kind of yield farming and self-staking, setting up their wallet, because that comes with its own pain points to get started. So our usual user, it's the user who is busy, who just wants to have a simple way to access certain yields that are available in the market.
So if you're, sorry to interrupt, Peter. So you are, let's say I have a money. So if I'm busy, I'm busy to trade. What you're saying is if I just leave my money there, I guess the term is you stake the money. Am I correct? You stake the money there, all right? You can earn by staking your money. Okay, let's kind of talk about that. So they can stake your money. You are a platform that people can stake their coins or their tokens. Gotcha. So when they buy, I know some models wherein you earn, right? APYs, percentages. What is the percentage right now, and what are your products that they can stake with at your platform?
Yeah. So currently we have over 20 assets on the platform with various APYs. The highest one that we are currently offering is on Axie Infinity token, 60% APY. We also have SLP, which is a popular product in Southeast Asia, especially in Vietnam and the Philippines, because of the play to earn kind of popularity in the region, where we offer the highest yields of any platform of 10%.
10% for
well.
SLP, okay.
10% for SLP and 60% for excess. We also have Polygon, Solana, where we offer between 5 to 7%, as well as the stable coins. We have a number of stable coins and different chains through which people can deposit. Binance, Smart Chain. We used to have Solana before it started crashing, so we had to discontinue. That's on Polygon chain, as well as Ethereum as well. So in that sense, among the other kind of earnings platforms, we have, I believe we have the biggest selection of stable coins and the chains combination. The current yields that we are offering are between 3 to 4.5% APY, which vary depending on the market. Anders can tell you more about this later.
So Peter, if you don't mind, because I'm writing down notes, and I'm sure Miranda's are writing down notes. So 3% APYs on stables, 60% on AXS, 10% on SLP, Firmatic and Solana around 5 to 10% range, right? So question to you. So as earlier you said, okay, so they can stake their money if they're busy, right? So how often, I'm sure you guys know banks, they can only give you after 90 days or 30 days, and then your money is locked up, right? So what is the high level? Discuss to me in a very high level. How does it work? Can I withdraw it daily? How often do you give the APYs? Because it's annual performance yield, but do you give it daily, or how does that look like? How does that work?
Yeah, so we believe that to onboard the next million users on the platform, within the emerging markets, especially in Southeast Asia, we're working very hard to simplify the entire user experience. So we spent some months building the platform, iterating it, and we decided that the daily payout option, where users can essentially withdraw the assets at any time, as well as earn the yield every single day, as well, would be a better way to onboard kind of new users onto the platform. Lots of the platforms out there, they offer the products with certain lockup, up to sometimes 1 year lockup, high APY, 10 to 15%, but you need to stake it for 365 days to
Right.
obtain that APY. Because we are looking to build the entire ecosystem of products. And the next one that we are looking to launch early next year, it's going to be a debit/credit card feature as well, that will allow people to spend the amount that they have on the balance that they are earning the yield on. So there's no such product, I think, available.
So they
even
can
globally
use
in the
their
market.
credit card balance and stake that and buy tokens?
And you can use it to buy it at point of purchase, just like any
When
other
are you
credit
guys? I
or debit
like
card.
it. When are you guys? Because again, my balance are just sitting
Yeah.
out there. I'm even overpaid.
Yeah.
When are you guys launching this? Come on, Peter. When are you guys
Yeah,
launching?
so probably it's in our roadmap.
Roadmap, okay.
Roadmap in the first half of next year.
this is very good, yeah.
There's a fair amount of jujitsu, kind of involved in
Right.
putting this together. The entire flow.
Of course, yeah.
So
Yeah.
we plan to do it in the first half of next year.
Okay, interesting. Okay, let's now go to your pool party. Miranda, don't think anything else. It's not gonna be all with beautiful girls and the pool party and the foam, okay? This is gonna be a different one. All right, I don't know, maybe Anders, can you discuss to us what is a pool party? Or Peter, it's up to you, whoever wants to take that question. What is that? You've launched that. Is that something that we can also still take advantage of?
Yeah, I can take it. So the pool party is the hottest new product on the Finblox right now. We have launched it just 4 weeks back. It's basically a product that allows users to enter weekly drawings, like a kind of lottery, but not all lottery because we are not losing any money, like in the case of lottery. So users are able to win weekly prizes completely free, and with a minimum deposit of $10.
Say that again. Minimum of $10, I can join, and I can take advantage of the pool party.
Yes.
Wow.
Pool party, and you can earn up to 15 times that amount every single week. And we are able to do that with the yields that we generate. It comes from the yield. We've introduced this special feature as part of our gamification efforts to bring kind of new users. It's kind of like play to earn, but a twist on that concept as well, to increase the engagement of the product. Because we noticed a lot of our users were just passive investors, just checking the app, not that frequently. When we launched the pool party, we've seen the huge increase in engagement at the party because people were checking, hey, so what do I need to do to increase my chances of winning? Did I win this week? And we also have a daily
raffle
or twice a day raffle that we offer.
So
to our
how do
users.
you credit the winning? It's going to be on their wallet already.
It's going to be credited straight in their Finblox account every week.
That's interesting. Okay, are you guys onboarding any other tokens very soon aside from what you already mentioned?
We are looking into a number of tokens. It's primarily driven by our community. So we have a threshold. If we have 15 requests for a particular token, then we would evaluate it. We would need to check where we are able to obtain the yield, and we spend a fair amount of time on that, and it has to be obtained safely as well. So we are evaluating that regularly, as well as we every time we do that, we also need to make sure that there is sufficient liquidity on the token to make it tradable, because we are also an exchange, not only a yield platform.
As per one of our audience here, Randy, I placed SLP and AXS in Finblox. I just tried it. I already earned 66 pesos rewards. Wow.
Awesome.
Interesting. So if I put more, I'll earn more. Do you guys give So I know that you have an APY, but I know in other platforms they also give governance token rewards. Do you also do that, or that's already the part of the 3%?
So we don't do the governance. The governance will be obviously part of our own token.
Right.
But just for the simplicity, it gets consolidated into one pool or several pools.
Gotcha.
To diversify the yield sources. as well. So we don't have any governance feature, but
So-
that'll be
so
something
you-
interesting to introduce in the future.
So you do that in your own token, and then you distribute that to the pool itself, so everyone can benefit. That makes sense. I like that.
Yeah. I mean, for our own token, will have governance features, not necessarily associated with the distribution of the rewards. It's just
Got it.
the mechanics.
But
Our
something
token.
you guys can probably look into the future, you said, right?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah. So William said, how to go to Finblox? As basic as that. Go ahead.
Yeah. So we have launched. We are available on iOS and Android since beginning of this year. We have also launched our web app as well, so it is accessible via any desktop and from your laptop as well since May this year. The registration process, it's pretty simple. You just need the email to try. We offer 7-day yields for without identity verification, but before that 7 days, users will need to pass the ID verification on the platform for the compliance purposes.
Miranda, I will recommend you guys do the verification, because at the end of the day, if you're serious on this, you would want to do your KYCs, right? So as I always say to every one of you. Okay, so I see Finblox earn crypto yield in iOS. You're also available in Android, I suppose.
Yes, we are available on both.
Correct. Okay. So daily payout, it's a debit credit card is part of your roadmap. You have Matic, Solana, SLP, AXS, and then you have 3% APY on stable coins. So if I put $100 there, 100 USDT, I just leave it there. I earn 3% every day.
Anders?
I wish we could do that. That would be
I wish
wonderful.
I was like, come on, you say yes to
yeah.
me. I will
Yeah,
put that already money there. Come on, Anders.
Yes. I mean, at the same time, if anyone offers you that deal, you have to be very careful.
You gotta be very careful. It's too good to be true. It's
Yes.
it's probably too good to be true, right?
Exactly. A lot of things in crypto are too good to be true, so you have to be careful there, right? So yeah, it's 3%. Our stablecoin rates are, I think, going to be coming up in the next in September. It's something I've been working on to develop some more strategies so we can get some additional yield without really increasing our risk very much. So we're hoping to get those up and be more competitive without having to issue, our own token on top, right? So. Some platforms will pay, 3-4%, and then they'll say, okay, but we'll also pay you 3%, in their token. So then they 6%, 7%, right? Which, I mean, it's fair, offering if you if the token, has legs and has a good ecosystem and everything. So, yeah, it's a simple investment product, really.
Understood.
Sorry, not investment product. I mean, like a yield generation product, right? For the crypto space. DeFi can be very complicated, and it's very easy to lose everything. Not even by being scammed, right? By what if you type in the wrong address that you're supposed to send it to, right? What if you, lose your private key? What if you lose your phone, right? There's also many things that can go wrong, and you hear about these on Twitter every day. So with us, we have institutional level security, right? I can't do anything on my own. I need approvals from different team members and everything. We have a security team. We're constantly looking at the market, and that's something that just individuals have a hard time doing, right? And a lot of people, they know what good security is, but it's a pain. It's really a pain to have good security, right? You have 2 different phones and 2 FA generators and approval processes and all this. So this is something that one of the things we offer, right, is the simplification process, where we're doing all this on our clients' behalf, and then additionally, when we deploy our strategies into different DeFi protocols, right? I'm not sure, I'm sure your audience varies in their crypto knowledge, but things, maybe like a Curve, which is a big stable coin swap and pool place, right? Versus, some of these very new moonshots, right? That maybe have $200,000 valuations in their tokens. Ethereum is expensive to use, right? So if you have 10,000 pesos, and you're paying 100, 200, 500 pesos to do a transaction, that takes up a lot of capital, right? And it takes a while just to earn the transaction fee back, right? So for us, you can make that one single transaction, and we have different networks, right? So we also offer Polygon and Binance Smart Chain. So there's low cost chain. So you don't have to send us USDC on the ETH mainnet. You can do it on, you can do it on Polygon. You can do it on BSC.
Good.
So when we put all these things together, right, all these, we have size, right? So we can do one transaction, but it's a very tiny little transaction fee when you put all these people's money together. So it's just also efficiencies that we benefit from for all our customers, right? That we can pass more of the yield on to our customers, and that's what we're always trying to do, to try to maximize how much we can provide.
Understood. Okay, so I have an account already, and I'm actually looking at it on my screen right now. So more prizes, more fun. Draw number 4 starts in 1 day, 13 hours, 26 minutes. I like it. You have this is the pool party you're talking about, right?
Yes.
Okay. And then invite friends and receive 250 USDC per friend. So if I invite all the Camirandas, I'll get 250 USDC per friend.
Yes, so we have a special referral program where
you need to make me a referral.
You
I'm
can
putting
get
you on the
referral
spot now.
straight away. We have different tiers for that, and there are certain requirements, for your friends and your audience to be able to deposit it for a certain time before the reward is accrued.
So what I want to do is, I'm rich. I have a lot of money. Of course, every one of us. So what I want to do, I'm kidding, what I want to do is earn this, and I want to give it away as a raffle, right? I mean, I think I can do that, right? So if I earn this 250, Camiranda, I'll give it to you. Don't worry. Yesterday I gave $250 raffle, Yesterday I have 11 winners, So I'm giving away money. So I like this. All right. So I know that you're a staking platform. Someone is asking, is there a website version? Is there a web browser version?
Yes. You can go to app.finblox.com, and there's a web version that we have launched in May this year.
Okay. Someone said, I joined your pool party. It's for free. Okay, good. Finblox advantage, flexible earnings, and good APY. Okay, AXS so far is the highest APY for Finblox, 60%. I'm happy to see the app because you could see you're accumulating your earnings. Wow, interesting. Randy Tolomia, who's also a member of our YouTube live. Okay, good. Oh, I don't know. A lot of people are asking, how much is your withdrawal fees? Someone is asking here.
So it used to be free a couple of months back. As well, we have recently raised it to $1 equivalent for any coin, but we are looking to decreasing it depending on the chain. We started increasing it because of like network fees, which have been variable. Sometimes we were losing money on the withdrawals.
Okay.
As well, so we introduced like a fixed fee model recently, but we still are yet to kind of vary by chain. So if it is on the Ronin chain or some BSC on Polygon, we might look into decreasing it.
So basically, your withdrawal fee is because it's being driven by the network fees. That's what you're saying.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, but by the variation in that.
It's varying. Okay. So if I like the AXS 60%. Wow. I'll probably do that later. 60%. All right. My favorite app so far. Wow. Okay. Can I use Finblox in Canada as per Gemma the drummer? Can you use Finblox in Canada?
Yes, so we are available in over 40 countries. I believe that Canada is one of supported jurisdictions. on Finblox.
Someone said the app is good because there's Fireblocks security service. What is that? Are you aware of Fireblocks?
Yes, so Fireblocks is our wallet provider that we use for it's kind of an intermediate security layer that we all use to be able to stake securely via the platform. There's also some insurance that comes with that on Fireblocks. So we've been very happy using.
And what does
so
that
far.
do? What does that do in security? So less no hacking, or I don't know. What is the
Yeah, so it's much more secure way to connect to different DeFi protocols, as well as to consolidate various accounts, as opposed to using MetaMask, for example, right? Because a lot of hacks are happening in that intermediate level of using the wallets and storing the keys as well. So Fireblocks, it's kind of so there are basically two major providers in the market. One is Fireblocks, another one is BitGo. We have chosen Fireblocks because it was probably newer, and it was we've perceived it to be a more secure and more suitable to what we have set out to build.
Peter, I'm just curious. It's okay if you don't answer, but what do you mean by more secured? Is it more? I mean, are there multiple factor authentication? What does that mean in a layman term?
Yeah, so with Fireblocks, basically it's a custody platform as opposed to just a pure custodian. And you have access to tools. Fireblocks provides you with more tools to connect to different DeFi protocols as well, which is not possible in other custody platforms.
So they're more of a custodial platform.
For custodial, and also as a connector, secure connector
Understood.
to different protocols.
So basically, Finblox is like the surface level platform, L1, so to speak. Then you have your got it. Got it. Okay. Asking reading questions here. We're using Fireblocks to automate processing of withdrawal. Someone answered the question. Is there a chance to do P2P for withdrawals?
So that's a great question. We are actually building P2P right now. That's the next product on the roadmap. And we plan to do it. We plan to launch P2P for both fiat to crypto conversion and crypto to fiat in the next 3 to 4 months.
Someone said, and by the way, I'll do the same. Music every time. I'm planning to put all my SLP holdings in Finblox. Good. Me too, because I have a lot of SLP sitting in my Binance account. All right, because I used to have 30 scholars, and I just put it out there. Put it there. I'm not even touching it. All right. When is the FBX token pre-sale? Is there a pre-sale, or are you guys already done?
So we have 2 rounds. One is the private round. Right now we are at the private round stage. And the community rounds for Finblox users, we have already built the launchpads. So if you click on the Finblox icon at the bottom, there will be a launchpads option as well. So we have already built it. And it will be ready to go probably by the end of this year, December or January.
Okay, January. Okay. Are you going to use FBX token to use for withdrawal fee to get 25% discount? I don't know. Maybe he knows what's happening, huh? Good question.
It's a good one. We might use it for so the more tokens you stake, there will be a minimum number of tokens which you stake that will allow you to withdraw for free for 1 month, once or twice a month.
Yeah, why not, right? I think Binance does that for BNB, for trading fees, right? Good. All right. Someone said, thank you for answering. For a fast transaction, we would recommend for P2P. Okay. Okay. So someone said it's like a hot wallet for Fireblocks. Okay. Understood. All right. Good questions, you guys. I like. Someone said Anders look like someone, like a vlogger. I forgot the name. It already slipped on the Sir Anders looked like the vlogger. That was epic. The vlogger name. I don't know who that blogger is.
I'll take it as a compliment. I guess.
Compliment, right? Why not, right? So, how about me and Peter? Who do we look like? All right. How much is the minimum for staking SLP? How much?
We have no minimums on Finblox, so you can stake even half SLP if you would like.
Okay. Another person, Juan Nieve said, parang looks like Sir Anders, looks like someone, Baki the Grappler. You guys have a lot of comparison. Okay. That was Epic Vlogger, the one who always gives. Oy, that's a compliment, Anders, the vlogger who always give something. Wait, is this the vlogger that tore the 1,000 peso bill? Hindi no kayo All right. No, okay. Then, come on, you're a celebrity here, Anders. Everyone's trying to figure out who do you look like. Okay. Someone asked the question, and I think you guys need to answer this. Is Finblox regulated to operate staking?
Currently, staking is not the regulated activity in most of the jurisdictions. Our entity is based in Hong Kong. The regulations there are still forthcoming for crypto as well. The particular activity of staking is currently not widely regulated globally. I think it's going to change in the next couple of years.
Okay. Come on. Someone now. Guys, you need to ask questions about Finblox, not Anders. Anders said you look like Captain America. Come on, you guys. All right.
Yes, yeah, I agree.
How do you get...
I used to look like Fat Thor. I had the big beard and long hair, and I had a plump belly. That was just a year ago. So that's probably more accurate
that's
one.
Is that because of the pandemic?
That was epic.
That was because of the pandemic, Anders? You put on weight?
Yeah, no office, so I just let myself go,
Same here. When my daughter was born, I started getting belly, and that's where I kind of put her. The belly. All right. Okay, one more question here. Okay. He retracted the question. Regulation, we're good. All right. Okay. A lot of the comments are about Anders being look like someone. Okay. Oh, is there a whitelist to participate on the pre-sale?
There's a whitelist for the community round. So we have actually 2 community rounds. The first one is only for whitelisted users at a different price, and there will be a bigger community round 1 month later. So what we can do just for this event for Coach Miranda's audience, we can give 10 whitelist spots.
Oy, wow.
We already closed. We already closed it a couple of weeks ago, but we can give 10 additional spots.
No, you only give 9 because 1 goes to me. I'm kidding. Miranda, let's give a clap. Type number 1. Oh, okay, so how do we give that 10 whitelist? I'll come up with the list. I could probably give it to you if it's okay. We using their Finblox IDs, right?
Yep.
Right.
So just send us the email Finblox ID, and we'll put them on the whitelist.
Guys, before you download Finblox, wait for my referral code, okay? And then from those that will download, I'll do the raffle. I'll give 10 whitelists to Peter and to Anders, okay? Oh, everyone's happy now. Okay. So we'll give the 10. Okay. I guess, can you talk to me about, I'm curious about the token, right? About the token. So are you in a liberty to talk about the tokenomics of your token, Peter? How does that work? Burning mechanism, etc. How does that work?
Yeah, so the burning mechanism will probably come a bit later. But the basic functionality is discounted trading fees, just like the FTX and BNB token, higher rewards, higher yields on the crypto assets when you stake certain amount of tokens. There is a huge table that we have on our white paper. docs.finblox.com/SBX website, and also higher odds of winning in the pool party as well. The more you stake, access to special tiers of debit and credit cards, as well as this will also serve as a base token for our own L1 starting 2024. The burning mechanism, we will look into this around the same time as well in 2024. Initially, for the first year, there will be no burning mechanism, but also limited supply in the markets.
Okay, so give me a second. I'm just trying to make sure I got that. So, Peter, this is the first time you're introducing a token, right? First time or
It's the first time.
first time? Because
we
I know
introduced it.
when we met, there's no token discussion, right?
And there was no token discussion. We were actually planning to do it since the beginning of this year. Our focus back then was just to build out the community before introducing the token. The light paper only came up in July,
Right.
as well. And we believe that's for any great Web3 project, token should be sitting at the core, because the community will be able to take the advantage of the growth on the platform as we move forward, as opposed to traditional kind of Web2 model, where there's an IPO and the early users don't get.
Okay.
In the case of Coinbase, for example.
Okay. All right. Everyone is going to download now because they want to get whitelisted. All right. I'm going to raffle 10 Kamirandas. Even if I don't get the whitelist, as long as you guys get the whitelist, it's okay for me. That's what my role is. All right. Anyways, so it has been a very, very good discussion. No? I hope that there's going to be a part 2, if you don't mind, Anders, Peter. I would like to invite you again in my show. A lot of people are curious and interested, especially how can they look for other means of earning, especially when the market right now is kind of neutral, right? Of course, if there's that volatility, you wanted to look for other means, right? So before we dismiss, or before we kind of wrap it up, any interesting or words of that can help us entice our viewers? And it's okay, guys, it's okay. You have my permission to entice everyone to start trying Finblox, because I will try it myself, by the way. I will try it myself, Miranda. I'll try it after. I have already, and I gave them my referral code in the chat room. So maybe Anders, you wanna they called you many names, right? Captain America.
Sure.
You look alike. A lot of people are interested here, so why don't you?
I have to question the eyesight of some of your viewers, though. I think. Just maybe some parting thoughts here would be, like we talked about a little bit before, that a lot of crypto is too good to be true. One of the challenges that people have, that you have as a crypto investor, right, or crypto trader or whatever, especially in this yield space, right, is you need to try and understand where is the yield coming from. If you looked at Terra, UST, I'm sure some of you are familiar with the collapse there. It wasn't easy to find out, right? A lot of people got burned by it. But before you do anything, at least make an effort to try and understand where does this yield come from. One of the reasons why I think our stablecoin rates are a little bit lower than some of our competitors is because we're trying to be a sustainable model. We're not subsidizing these yields just to entice people to come onto the platform. Right. We're giving the real kind of market yields, and every month we're publishing a transparency report that talks about changes in our yield rates and our strategies and where some of our yield comes from, which I think is a little bit unusual for the space, right? Okay. But even if you're just going to go directly into a DeFi protocol, if you're going to see some moonshot that says 5,000 APY, try and understand, where does that 5,000 come from? It doesn't come out of the middle of nowhere, right? And
right.
If you can't figure out where it's coming from, it's probably coming from you.
Right.
Meaning that you put it in, someone else is getting 5,000%, right? But you lose everything, right?
It becomes a Ponzi scheme, right?
Right. So Titan, if you would do a search for Titan, Iron, that also collapsed. A similar algorithmic stablecoin. It was offering crazy rates, like just 28,000 APY, and then. I admit it. I put some money in there, right? I was like, how do you say no to that, right? And which is okay if you're managing your position size, right? I think this is, I'm
Right.
sure, in your trading, you talk about it. You don't put 100% of your money into one trade or into one position, so make sure to diversify, try and understand where the yield's coming from. That would be kind of just my kind of quick general advice on how to look at this. And then to just kind of give the plug, as you're learning DeFi, if I don't know where to put my ETH, where do I put it? How do I do the things? We're a great place to keep that while you're learning. You're earning, and it kind of gives you incentive. I'm earning on this ETH. I wonder what else I can do with it, right? And you start exploring and getting really into the ecosystem, and that's also something we think place high value on is education of our users as well. We want them to be smarter every day.
Before I call on Peter, I like it that you said position sizing. That's actually in module number 2 of our beginner class in the Elite University. How do you diversify? How do you put what percentage of your risk are you willing to, put your money on, right? What part of your capital are you going to risk, right? And obviously there's a corresponding rewards or risk depending on that appetite. So thank you, Anders. Really well said. And just on that as well, that's one of the reason why when I asked you a question, is there a governance token? I mean, is there a reward to entice people to deposit? And I was like, and you said none, which is, for me, it's really a good sign because obviously, to your point, where do you get that? Of course, you get it from the depositors itself, right? Otherwise, it's going to be inflationary for your token. There's going to be no reason for your token to go higher because you just keep on printing and printing more tokens, right? So good point, and thanks for sharing that, Anders. All right. Peter, sir, for you?
Sure. From my side, maybe I could wrap up with my points and my belief that Web3 and the tech, it's probably what could be one of the most significant economic impacts for tools globally. I wouldn't say in our lifetimes, maybe in this decade, and potentially driving a huge financial inclusion movement in the countries, in emerging countries like Philippines, Vietnam, Indonesia. And we are happy to be part of that movement with Finblox to enable the next million of users here in the region to enjoy the path to kind of, at the end of the day, everyone wants to move towards the financial freedom, right? And financial freedom starts with financial inclusion. So yeah, we are just happy to be part of that.
Thank you, Peter. So on that note, maybe I just have one more question if you guys don't mind, right? This is just a follow-up on one of the questions. Are there any initiatives, Peter or Anders, in terms of educating the market driven by Finblox? Because I think education is key in this market, right? Are you guys doing some campaigns or programs to educate people on how to manage risk or something along that effect in the most recent months? Please go ahead.
Yeah, I'm glad you asked that. So we actually have a lot of materials that we have prepared this year. One of the first things that we did in the second quarter of this year was to introduce Finblox University. So a series of articles educating people about blockchain, about yield farming, staking, the risks, regulations as well. So we have a website called learn.finblox.com.
Good.
Where we have all of those Finblox University materials that we regularly publish every single week or every 2 weeks.
Sounds good. Very good. And I like that. All of us are putting our hands together, all hands on deck on education for this community. On that note, thank you again, Peter and Anders. I look forward to seeing you again, gentlemen, and good night to both of you.
Likewise.
Thank you.
Good night, everyone. Thank you.
Thanks so much.
Thank you. All right, Miranda, that's really a very, 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 very interesting discussion. So, ano pang hinihintay natin? Mag-download na tayo ng Finblox. Use that referral code there. Let's all, I will encourage you, again, walang mawawala, download, whitelist, 10 yung whitelist nila. We're gonna be doing a raffle for 10 users that have signed up in our referral code. Thank you again, Finblox, for this opportunity that you've given to all of us. Guys, ang ganda, just on a different show na tayo, no? Ang ganda ng nangyari kay Luna. kay Luncy. Sinong tumaya? Sino nag-trade sa inyo? May gulay. I have 4 trades. I have 2 trades kanina. I earned almost 7,000 pesos. Ngayon, I have actually 2 ongoing trades. Pumasok tayo on the bounce at 382. Nakita nyo ba to? Did you guys see this? Diba? So, let me just do a little bit of a... Guys, quick commercial. Tapos pagbalik ko, usap tayo about quick trades, no? Ang ganda ng... Actually, well, ganito na lang, no? I will just do a quick video of this... Actually, ngayon na nga. Ngayon na lang. So, gawin na natin to. Just give me a second, okay? Quick commercial lang ako. Quick commercial, okay?
Step 1, wake up early, gonna rise with the sun. Step 2, get some good, some food in you. Step 3, think real hard about what you wanna be. Step 4, everybody just do your thing.
Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. 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 Wake up, today's gonna be a
Pag nag-e-exam ako, yun makikita ko. Yun lagi nakikita ko. Tapos parang ano yan way of, winawalcome mo yung positive energy and ina-achieve ko, di ba? Pero,
Simple lang dahil bukod sa pagiging profitable at proven and effective ang Miranda Miner trading system, napakarami mong pwedeng matutunan kay Coach Miranda Miner na hindi mo matutunan sa ibang mga mentor.
Ako po kasi talagang ang hinahanap-hanap ko yung one-on-one coaching. Gusto ko po kasi magkaroon ng personal relationship sa coach or mentor ko. Matanong kasi ako. Kaya perfect po talaga para sa akin ang mentoring class.
Mapapolish mo talaga yung skills mo as a trader at kung anong types of trader ka. Para dun sa mga taong nagdadalawang isip o natatakot na subukan yung crypto trading or alamin yung crypto trading, na handito ang Global Miranda Miner System para i-provide sa inyo ang mga necessary data in a way na mas madali nyo siyang maiintindihan.
Sometimes I'm high, other times I'm barely breathing though. I always gotta fight and hide from the demons.
Ayan. Aral na tayo mabuti ha. Aral tayo dito konti. Sinong nakapasok dito? Type number 1. Nakakatuwa to no? Sabi ko, what? Ang galing, no? Talagang, ang dami kong kinita dito, Kamiranda. Naku, sana kumita din kayo, ha? Okay? So, nagsushow kasi ako kanina, hindi nag-activate yung trading ko dito, hindi siya nag-activate, no? So pero grabe, dami nating kinita today. Sino nakapasok dito? Sige nga, sabihin nyo sa akin, sino po ang nakapasok dito? Okay, type number 1. Type number 1 kung napasok nyo yan. Sarap, no? Grabe. So, pag ganyan, ito yung mga sure ball grade A trades natin, diba? Ito yung mga sure ball grade A trades natin. So, sino? Tingin ko nga, show of hands, no? Sino yung mga nakakuha ng profit dyan kay, dyan kay... Okay, bakit naghang? Okay. Sino nakakuha ng profit dito? Grabe, no, guys? Ang dami. Congratulations. Okay, ang dami nag-number 1. Si Sinbad nag-TA lang daw. Okay? Nakapitik ako, coach, kay Luna. Enter 0.39. Very good, 0.41. Kung actually, pesos. Scalping, while waiting for the show, nag-scalp tayo dyan. We earned almost 7,000. So, para makita nyo paano ginagawa ko, ito gagawin ninyo. So, kukuha ka dito, swing high to swing low. Kinuha ko tong 0.382 area as an initial take profit line. No? Tapos, ito yung pangalawang take profit line, yung 618 area. Pangatlo, ito ng dulo, yung previous swing high. Magko-correct yan dyan. Pero ang galing, ang ganda. Congratulations, no? Talagang alam mo yung yung pag talagang talagang naka-grade A trade ka talagang kahit hindi ka mag-trade. 'Di ba? Nakita niyo naman kanina, nasaan ba ako kanina? Ako ay nagkakape. 'Di ba? Nasaan na ba yung post ko kanina? Sa Facebook yata 'yon. Nagkakape ako diyan sa diyan sa kung nagde-drive ako, meron ako mga reels kanina eh. Gusto kong magpahinga, no? Ang daming profit, kaya kailangan magpahinga tayo. Pero, nung nagkaroon tayo ng opportunity to earn, yan, we earned in less than, in 5 minutes, in 5 minutes. 'Di ba? $81.49. Ganun kabilis. Pag talagang alam mo yung ginagawa mo, Miranda, it's easy to earn. Makakita ka lang ng grade A trade. And reminder, this is after us earning 1,000%, ha? 1,000%. So, pwede palang kumita ng ganito. So, syempre, hindi ka naman aligaga. Dapat kailangan marunong kang profit is profit, type number 1 kung pinaninindigan mo din yan. Tapos, pag mag-bounce dyan, pumasok ka ulit. Pag nag-bounce dyan, nilabanan niya yung 382, nag-confirm, pasukan mo ulit. Maganda pa naman yung buying volume. Pag bumasag na 6, pasukan mo ulit. Pero magte-take profit ka lagi, huwag kang bibitaw. Huwag kang bibitaw. I mean, huwag ka agad na papasok or bibitaw, 'di ba? So at the end of the day, pwede kang kumita, Miranda. Pwede ka pong kumita because after this, yan, dalawang kinita natin. So pagkatapos niyan, kumita na naman po tayo ng dalawa. Nag-trade na naman po tayo ng dalawa. Yan. So we earn, pakita ko sa inyo. Yan, we entered again. So aside from earning $81.49, so we earned again, no? So syempre, bumasag ng 382, partida, nagla-live pa ako niyan. So we earned another 72% and 61%. Guys, pwede ka pong kumita. Basta meron kang plano, meron kang system. Imagine mo, nagkakape ka buong araw. Bakit? Ang tagal mag-breakout. Antayin mo talaga yung breakout niyan. At pag nag-breakout yan, pag sinempuhan mo at alam mo kung ano yung breakout, di maganda yung kita. Pwede ka palang kumita ng malaki. 'Di ba? Yun yung sinasabi natin. Karamihan kasi sa atin, Miranda. Again, napaka-simple ng setup ko, Trend resistance breakout with confirmation. Nag-confirm, bumasag 382 muna. Take profit. Profit is profit. 6,000, saan ka kukuha na 6,700 pesos? Sige nga. 6,800. O di pag mag-breakout ulit, di pasukan mo ulit. Di ba nag-breakout na pasukan mo ulit. Nag-breakout pasukan mo. Di at least profit ka ng profit. And at the end of the day, you are earning money, real money. Ang problema sa atin, ito tatapatin ko kayo, problema sa atin, ganito minsan. Hindi kayo makapag-intay. You guys don't know how to wait. Magbe-breakout pa lang, hindi pa nagko-confirm. Ayan, hindi pa nagko-confirm. Pasok ka ng pasok. Ayun, nasunog ka. Pinasukan mo 0.4, umabot na ng 0.34. Sunog ka. Di ba sabi ko sa inyo kahapon, babagsak pa yan? Di ba? Sabi ko sa inyo, babagsak pa yan. True enough, bumagsak. Ngayon antay tayo ng breakout. Di ba? The problem to all of us is, ito magandang discussion natin ito. Discuss ko lang sa inyo mabilis, no? The problem to many of us, Miranda, is ito, aha moment ko rin to. Kasi I spoke to another friend kanina and she is a very, very successful branch manager ng isang insurance agency dyan in PruLife. Usap kami. Sabi niya sa akin, alam mo, she even recommended a book to me. Ang ganda ng book, no? So I'm going to buy that. Sabi niya sa akin, alam mo, the problem with the young people nowadays, or people who are not successful, sabi niya sa akin, nakikinig lang ako sabi niya sa akin, alam mo ang problem doon, coach, kasi people wanted to do change, wanted to become something, but they're not giving their 100%. Diba? They wanted to achieve something, pero pag sinabing kailangan ibigay mo yung journal, you don't even want to give journal. So, sinasabi niya sa akin kanina, people wanted to change, pero ang binibigay lang nila yung panglabas. They're only changing yung damit, they're only changing yung panglabas. You're not changing what's inside. You're not changing the core. So, if you want to become transformational as a trader, babaguhin mo lahat. Kaya ka natatalo, kaya hindi mo nakukuha yung mga tamang setups. Kaya hindi mo nakukuha yung mga tamang setups simply because you don't want to change. Type number 1, kung medyo natatamaan ka na. Yung change mo, very optics, very superficial. Yung lalim na hinahanap natin, baguhin mo. Mag-journal ka from end to end. Journal, talagang hasain mo yung sarili mo on learning the system. Wala nang hanky-panky. Don't give 50%. 50% lang din ang bibigay sa ng market. Huwag mong laruin si market. Lalaruin ka din ng market. Sa totoo lang. 'Di ba? Sa totoo lang guys, sa totoo lang ganyan ang market. Pag nilaro mo yan, lalaruin ka din niya. The market is very generous. You just need to wait. The market is very generous. You just need to wait. The problem is, hindi mo na nga naintay yung ex mo, kaya meron kang tinatawag na #ThoughtGod, the one that got away. Hindi mo na nga inantay. Pati ba naman sa trade, di ka makapaghintay? Diba? Pati ba naman sa trade, hindi kayo makapag-intay? The question is, bakit? Diba? The question is, bakit ayaw natin mag-intay? Kasi iniisip natin, baka mawahuli ako, coach. Kaya nga nag-post na ako eh. Lunsi is not for everyone. Kasi alam ko, mafo-FOMO kayo sa 1,000%. Mafo-FOMO kayo sa 1,000%. Sabi ko, it's not for everyone. It's not for everyone. Marami maliliquidate pag hindi marunong gumamit. Ang problema kasi sa atin, pumapasok tayo kay Lunsi, wala pa nga bread and butter trade. Ang tanong, ano bread and butter trade mo? Trend resistance breakout ba? Hindi pa nga nagbe-breakout, you're not following it. Diba? You're not following it. The 1,000% here, the 0.26 to 0.36, ito po yan guys. Ito po yan. Para makita ninyo. Okay? Para makita ninyo, ito papakita ko sa inyo. Yung 20, yung anong yan, yung 1,000% na yun, ito po yan guys. This is it to, yan no. Yan. Kunin mo dito yan. Yan triangle na yan. Yan. Kunin mo to, yan. Yan eh. Yan. Ibig sabihin, meron kang ginamit na system, your all-time high system, your trend following system, para kumita ng 1,000%. Hindi po kinuha yan out of thin air. May sistema po. That's the problem to many of us. We don't know how to wait. And even if we wait, pinipilit natin, naghintay na ako ng matagal, pwede na to. Hindi pwede na guys. Hindi ka pwedeng ganun. The market will not make you win. Huwag mong i-shortcut. There's always the right way. Ngayon, may mga pagkakataon matatalo ka, pero as long as you're controlling those losses, you have your position size, you have your ability to control and diversify. Question, bakit nag-breakout, hindi napapasok ng iba? Bakit may mga taong kumikita dyan? Because we don't know how to wait. Ang pinapasok po natin, itong mga ganitong forma. Pinipilit mong ibaylong yan, Miranda. Sino nagsabing ibaylong mo yan? Do not catch the falling knife. Mag-antay ka nung system natin, trend resistance breakout, TRBO, #Miranda Miner, system number 1. Diba? Bakit hindi tayo makapaghintay? Bakit? Kaya ito, real talk tayo ngayon, real talk Wednesday. Kung kaya ng iba, lagi nating sinasabi, hindi ko po kaya, coach. Ba't hindi mo kaya? Iba ba yung kinakain ng ibang tao? Iba ba yung mata nila? Meron ba silang ibang mata? Diba? What are we going to do to develop that lens para yung nakikita ko, nakikita mo? Yung habang nagda-drive, nagkakape lang ako kanina, ayoko mag-trade, bahala ka sa Batman, pangit-pangit ng market. Diba sabi ko, let this market simmer. Nag-aantay tayo ng breakout. Let this market simmer because we're waiting for the breakout. Nag-breakout, ipasukin mo. Pinipilit mong i-trade. Hindi naman pwede. Pinipilit mo yung gusto mo, natalo ka tuloy. And right now, because of that, we have an ability. Kaya nga sabi ko sa inyo, ayokong i-post yung 1,000%, kaya nag-post ako ng ganito. Kasi alam mo, FOMO kayo, responsibilidad ko kayo. Kaya sinabi ko dito, teka lang, it's not for all, 24% standard deviation. Do not enter nang wala kang plano, malulusaw ka talaga dyan. Huwag kang mag-imbento ng entry sa lunsi. Naku, lalamunin ka niya ng ano. Di ba? O ito, may mga nakakuha naman, may nakikinig sa atin, congratulations to all of you. Pero at the end of the day, buburin ko na tong profits na to kasi baka ma-misinterpret ng iba, wala naman siyang technical charting. Ito, meron charting. Pinakamabilis ng 7,000 pesos. Ayan o, pinakamabilis breakout. Galing sa ilalim yung CCI. Ito buburin ko na to. Wala naman kasi itong baka ng iba. But at the end of the day, Miranda, there's always that ability to look for the right setup. Sabihin ko lang sa inyo, wag po nating madaliin. Mag-aral tayo. And when the opportunity presents itself to you and you have the bread and butter trade, you have the bread and butter trade. If the opportunity presents, ngayon, ang question ko sa inyo ngayon, how can you enter this now? Sige nga. Saan ang entry point dito ngayon? Nasa tuktok na. Previous swing high ang TP area natin, 'di ba? Previous swing high. Okay, swing high to swing low. Previous, tapos na yung 382 TP, tapos na yung 618 TP, tapos ito. Anong pasok mo ngayon? Sige nga, comment down below. Anong gagawing entry point mo dito? Yung iba dyan, maghahabol yan. Hahabol ako dyan, coach. Ang ganda ng candle, gaganda, lalaki maghahabol, pustahan tayo. Maghahabol yung iba dyan. Diba? Maghahabol yung iba dyan. The question is, ano yung exit point mo? Ginawa mong entry point yung exit point ng mga kumita na. Nagplano ka, hindi. Na-FOMO ka lang. Kasi may nakumita, 60%, 70% eh. Is that your brand of trading? Yun ba yung magiging long-term mong style? Yung manggaya ng chart ng iba at yun ba yung gusto mo mangyari? That's not how you should be, guys. Ang problema sa atin, ito, isa pa to Ito, guys, isa pa to. One of the problem that we have is, wala na mag-chart. Ayoko na mag-chart. Tataas naman yan eh. Hala. Kailan pa naging system yung tataas naman yan? Ganda nung candle eh. Did you even look at CCI? Diba? Did you look at CCI? So anong pasok ngayon dyan? Either maghahantay ka ng breakout ngayon dito sa next mo. Naku, bakit? Naku, panibagong all-time high na naman yan. Naku, another all-time high na naman. So anong pwedeng mangyari? Titingin tayo ngayon na higher. Siyempre, magna-naked chart ka. Anong mangyayari? Anong gagawin nito? Ayun, ang sarap naman nito. Diba? Ang dami sa ating ganyan. Yung sarap ng candle. But the question is, what's your exit plan? What's your entry plan? How did you enter that coin? Wala lang, sinabi lang ni Coach. Anong sinabi ni Coach? You need to ask those questions. And I hope that we're not trading simply because na FOMO ka. FOMO should be an old dictionary na for you. Get away with FOMO. Because kaya mo ding kumita. Kaya mo din yan. Pag pangit yung market, magkape ka, mag-drive ka, magpag-date ka dyan, maghanap ka ng kung sino-sino pwede mong kausapin, kumain ka, magmukbang ka dyan, mag-vlog ka, mag-drive ka ng magandang kotse, pumunta ka ng hotel, suminghot ka ng magandang atmosphere. That is what you do. Huwag mong isubsub yung mata mo kung pangit yung market. Wag mo madaliin, guys. There's always the right time to trade. When the market gives you the opportunity to look for your grade A, then for all means, pasukin mo. The problem, again, is that wala ka ng pera, nga ka na. Wala ka ng pang-trade. Bakit? Pinang-trade mo doon kanya, hindi ka man nagplano. Diba? So at the end of the day, yun lang sasabihin ko sa inyo. 'Di ba? Marami sa atin gusto, yung sarap 1,000%. Yung sarap kumita na ng 10,000 pesos in 5 minutes. Yung sarap. The question is, nag-aral ka ba? Did you ever even invested on yourself? Have you ever invested on yourself from a learning perspective? 'Di ba? While others are earned. Yes, may mga talo din, may talo din ako eh. May talo din ako. 'Di ba? Nag-uusap kami ng mga mentors, buti na naka-trailing stop loss si RVN eh. Biglang bumulagta si bumulagta si Bitcoin kagabi. Buti na lang naka-trailing stop loss yung RVN ko, hindi lusaw tayo dun. Naka 90% na po ako kay RVN. Nag-breakout all-time high, multi-year breakout si RVN. Ay nako, sinasabi ko sa'yo, every time the market can invalidate you if you don't have your trailing stop loss, you don't have your risk management, you have no stop loss, lusaw ka. Kahit maganda na yung profits mo, lulusaw ka dyan if you don't do that. Chart nyo si RVN, try nyo. Di ba nag-breakout? Ang ganda ng breakout niya. Ayun, sumabay, nag-dive kasama si Bitcoin. Di ba? So at the end of the day, when everyone else is earning, huwag ka nang maiwang magtataka. Start investing on knowledge. Start learning, guys. At the end of the day, kaya mo din. Kaya mo. And I trust you. Kaya mo yan. You could do that. And encourage lang kita. Kasi mahal ko kayo. Hindi pwedeng ako lang, si Justin lang, si Oliver lang, si Luke lang, yung mentors lang. Hindi pwedeng puro kami. Dapat kayo din. Diba? Ba't kami nakakita ng breakout? Ba't ikaw hindi? Question is, kailan ka nag-chart? Sige, kailan ka nag-chart? Ba't kami nasabayan namin yung mga... Ay, naiwan na naman ako. Yung pambansang hugot nyo. Ay, naiwan na. Ay, tulog na naman ako. Hanggang kailan ka maiiwan? Hanggang kailan ka matutulog? Because at the end of the day, hindi po rason yan. Huwag nyong gamitin sa aking rason yan. Kung nag-chart ka, nag-naked chart ka, makikita mo yung potential breakout, mag-a-alert ka eh. Tama ba ako? Type number 1 kung tama ako. Mag-a-alert ka. Mag-a-alert ka. Yun lang naman yun. Kailan kayo nagplano? Yung tanong, kailan ka nag-chart? Kailan ka nag-naked charting? Bakit nakita ko yung breakout na yan? Bakit kumita ako ng 7,000 in 5 minutes? Nakita ko eh. Pinalano ko, kanina ko pa inaate, nagkakape nga lang ako. Ikaw ang tanong, kailan ka nag-chart? Kailan ka? Wala, antay ka lang signal. Ang sakit, di ba? Huwag niyong gawing pambansang hugot, ay, naiwan na naman ako. Huwag kang paiwan, ano ka? Hindi ka naman pinanganak para maiwan. Ang future mo, matuto at kumita ng pera. Nagpakandapuyat kang makinig kay Miranda Miner. Araw-araw ko nakikinig. Lagi ka naman naiiwan. Bakit? When was the time you charted? When was the time you had a journal? When was the time that you planned for your trades? When was the time you write down your emotions? Diba? Masakit. Masakit, diba? Ang dami nag-outs, ang dami diba? Pero wag kayong masokista, wag niyong namnamin yung alam ko masakit ako magsalita. Ang sarap naman yun. Sampal ako, pitik ako. Wag ganun, guys. Kumita tayo ng pera, real talk tayo. Kailangan pambili. Kailangan meron tayong pang raffle. Well, in my perspective, ang raffle sa inyo, pang bili ng ganyan. Kailangan ko kumita. Punta ko, paglabas ko, dami ko nang dala. Bibili lang ako ng vitamin C. Paglabas ko, meron na akong liver aid. Meron na akong panghugas ng mukha. Meron na akong vitamin. Pero, bilhin ko na yan. Ganun pala doon. Bila mo si misis mo. Diba? O saan ka kukuha? Extra money. Ayun, pang trade mo. Pang trade mo yan. Diba? Alright? Anyways. Uy, naglalag daw. Sorry. Naglag ako. Anyways, sige na. Alright. Uy, Kamiranda, nag-enjoy ako today. No? Thank you again to Finblox for being here. To Peter and to Anders, maraming salamat. Don't forget to click on download our referral link para makasali ka sa whitelist. 10 ang magiging whitelisted sa kanilang community pre-sale. Napakagandang opportunity. And thank you again, Finblox, for being with our show. And looking forward to have you as our guest. Oo nga eh. Oy guys, mamaya Pilsen. Mamaya Pilsen. Gamitin mo naman yung 1,000% profit mo. Para sa kapag nagtitrade. Mamaya, Pilsen tayo. Diba? Oy, mga nakikinig na bata, pasensya na kayo ha. Not for kids. Alright. Uy, Apple link naman po, coach, yung binigay. Ay, Apple link ba yung binigay ko? Bakit Apple link? Hindi Apple link yun. Uy, Marvin, bukas na daw yung kanyang mentoring. Thank you. Uy, Eduardo, salamat. Kahit di ako na naka-enroll sa'yo, nanalo ako ng $20 per day. Minsan sobra pa. Salamat ulit. Patience lang talaga at focus sa goal. Thank you. Carbs for kids. Simula na ng pagbabago. Amen. Alright. Ayan. Coach, sagot ko na isang case sa house blessing. Uy, Salamat naman. Bait mo naman. Alright. Nice topic, sabi ni Mark Tixon. Salamat. Okay. Alright. Pilson with lechon kawali. Shout out, May. Salamat sa... Uy, 11 yung nanalo. 2 pa din nagre-respond sa inyo, ha? Siyam na po yung nabigyan namin ng 1K kahapon. Alright. Okay. Uy, JF, gusto ko talagang sagutin yung tanong mo, pero magagalit sa akin yung mga estudyante. Example daw ng confirmation ng breakout, ng confirmation candle. Alright. Okay. Uy guys, maraming Diyos mabalos higher high, no? Dakul salamat sa Indogabos na mga nagdadalan sa Muya. Uy guys, mag-alat ka mo. Marley ninyo, duduman ako sa Legazpi Iguang Blockchain Week dyan ngayong November. Magpupunta ako dyan. Malay nyo, I'm gonna be there, no? May blockchain week tayo dyan. Malaki yan. Finblox is gonna be there, I think, and PDAX as well. Alright? Maraming salamat, guys, and God bless all of you. Oo, Paeng, sobrang stricto talaga ako. Nako, sobrang. Nako, pag ako naging teacher nyo, ay nako talaga. Kasi po, ako po ay nagtapos ng pagtuturo sa edukasyong pangangalakal. I taught business. You know, I taught accounting and marketing when I was in college. Yan po yung aking major in college. No? Kaya ako po ay talagang, ang aking pong thesis nung college is pedagogies of teaching, yung methods of teaching, how to be effective in teaching. Kaya yan po ang aking kurso. Okay? Alright guys, salamat. Uy, sabi ni Jong Milanes, Coach, before ako mag-enroll sa'yo, pag tumingin ako sa chart na nakikita ko lang puro guhit. Pero ngayon tapos ko na beginner at intermediate, feel ko sobrang laki ng improvement ko. Step 1 yan. Step 2, VST, journal. Kilalanin mo yung sarili mo. Because September 7, 2023, malaki na ang pinagbago mo dapat. 1 year, 365 days of change. 1% a day lang hinihingi ko sa'yo. Hindi ko sinasabing overnight magbago ka. Hindi. 1% a day magbago ka because in the next 1 year, it would have been a very massive change for you. Yun lang, Miranda. Alright? I love you 3,000. God bless you at maraming salamat po sa inyong lahat and I love you 3,000. Salamat guys! I love you. Salamat po.
I've been dreaming on in my head like I've seen it. A life worth living is a life with meaning. I'll do what I love till my heart stops beating. I'm feeding this demon.